Good morning and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Or should I say, welcome, those of you that are new, and welcome back, those of you that aren't. We are on day 15, Romans 5:10. We were reconciled to him through the death of his Son. Has your heart ever been broken over a shattered relationship? The closeness cut, a specialness severed. That's an odd sentence. I don't like that. Spell check. Or, I don't know, reword. I'm sorry, continue. No matter how hard you tried, you couldn't restore harmony or unity. The pain of someone so dear taking on the form of an enemy was more than you could bear. You prayed for things to be different, for the clock to be turned back, for the opportunity to recapture what once had been. Whether the broken relationship is between parent and child, husband and wife, friend and friend, the heart has a longing to be reconciled. What a world of hope. The New Testament Greek word translated reconciled means to change thoroughly, to exchange from one condition to another. Reconciliation means a personal relationship is changed. The heart of hostility is exchanged for a heart of harmony. Sin destroys our harmonious relationship with God. It causes our hearts to be hostile toward Him and reconciling us to Himself. The Father changes our enemy hearts so we can enjoy friendship with Him. No other Bible story portrays God's heart of reconciliation more perfectly than that of the prodigal son, often called the most beautiful short story ever written. In Luke chapter 15, an ungrateful young son, demands and receives his inheritance from his loving father. After quickly wasting his fortune, he awakens one day in the gutter. Friends and money gone. He finds a job feeding pigs, the most disgraceful job a Jewish boy could have. Finally, coming to his senses, he realizes his unworthiness and heads home, hoping only to be hired as a servant. But can he go home? What a perfect setup for a father to say, "I told you so." But not this father. Instead, upon seeing his wayward son in the distance, he is filled with compassion and runs to embrace the broken, repentant prodigal, exclaiming, "This son of mine was dead and is alive again." Luke 15:24. Do you realize your compassionate Father is waiting with open arms for your heart to be changed toward Him? What joy floods His heart, the day you are reconciled to Him. Seeing yourself through God's eyes, you now enjoy warm friendship with God. I've wandered far away from God. Now I'm coming home. The paths of sin too long I've trod. Lord, I'm coming home. Coming home. Coming home. Never more to roam. Open wide thine arms of love, Lord. I'm coming home. Personalize these verses in your own words. Romans 5:10. For if while we were enemies, we were reconciled to God by the death of his Son, much more now that we are reconciled, we be saved by his life. For if we were enemies, for if while we were enemies, we were reconciled to God by the death of his Son, much more, now that we are reconciled, shall we be saved by his life. That one's gonna be a doozy for me. The wording is kind of wonky. Let's move on to Colossians 1:22. Colossians 1. Oh, I was just up here. Yeah, because there's two. He has now reconciled in his body of flesh by his death, in order to present you holy and blameless and above reproach before him. He has now oh my goodness, I cannot read today. He has now reconciled in his body of flesh by his death, in order to present you holy and blameless and above reproach before him.